OmegaT now keeps the scripting window position and size in the preferences file, so that every time you open this window, you do not have to resize or move it all over again. For example, I will now change the size and position, and after I reopen it, I get the same position and size. So, quite convenient. The Run button now displays in the lower left corner of the scripting window, which makes it easier to access. Remember also that you can press it using the Alt+R hotkey. The scripts now support user-friendly names that display in the script list instead of the file names. Here they are. So this is a user-friendly name instead of a name that goes like this, instead of the file name. Most standard scripts already have names configured, as you see, like the here, check same segment, or currency translator. And these user-friendly names are coming from the first line in the script. For example, in this case, I have a file called OpenCurrentFile, and here I have name and description. Options that specify the user-friendly name and description. If you want to add your own name or description to any script, you can do this by changing this line, of course. But I would do it in a different way, because I don't want to intervene with the actual script. So I'm going to show you another way.
Let's add a user-friendly name.
And I'm going to use the script xlif to tmx.
Here's what I'm going to do.
Okay, so I'm going to create a file from which OmegaT will draw the name and description. Okay, I'm going just to create a copy of this file for the sake of getting the necessary template. Okay, and I'm going to rename it to xlif to tmx, like this. So I end up with this file, xlif to tmx properties. Okay, and this is the file which OmegaT uses to get the name and description. The second option. So here I'm going to replace the old stuff with a new name and description. So this is the name, and this is going to be the description. Said, I'm going to save this file now. Save. And I actually do not need this, so I'm going to delete it. Alright, now back to OmegaT. And here we go. So the script now uses the name that I just created, convert xlif to tmx. And as you notice, I did not have to reload this window or reopen this window, because OmegaT actually now monitors the scripts folder in real time, so it quickly displays all the changes. And once again, so the file that I used is called xlif to tmx properties, and the name is the same as the actual script's name, but it is the extension that is different. So instead of the language, the groovy, I have the extension properties. And finally, OmegaT supports script localization. To create a localized version of a script, you need to create a file like this. So it's going to be the same file, the properties file with the same name, but you also add the language name into the script, like here for the French version, FR. Or JA for Japanese. So in both of these cases, OmegaT will display the localized version of the script as long as the respective version of the language is loaded in OmegaT. So instead of this name, OmegaT will display the localized name taken from this localization file.